Hi, readers. It's still October 1st, and I couldn't resist coming at you with the second book about carrots because Curious George books were favorite books in my house when my kids were little. I think we had almost all of them, and we still do because I like to hang on to books, and this was definitely one of our favorite Curious George books. So, Curious George and the Perfect Carrot. I see some similarities between this book and the other book we read about carrots. Do you see two little characters that might be similar? Me too. Okay, Curious George. Today was a special day. George was helping Bill feed his bunnies. The bunnies loved carrots. Do you remember who loves carrots at my house? Indy the dog. Henry's asking me a question. No, Henry. George ran out of carrots. Where could he get more? Bill pulled a carrot from the ground. George was curious. You can grow carrots too, Bill said. You just need carrot seeds. I know all about those, and I have a story to tell you about carrot seeds. The man with the yellow hat gave George a packet of seeds. They read the directions. First, George dug a long hole in the ground, kind of like a tunnel or a little trench. Then he dropped the seeds in one by one. The man helped George cover the seeds with dirt. George watered them. Dirt, water, and sunlight. The seeds had everything they needed to grow. Do you remember what helped grow the carrots in the last book? A little science and a little music. The next day, there were no carrots. George was confused. Carrots do not grow in one day, the man explained. Take good care of them every day, and they will grow in time. Carrots take a long time to grow in the garden. There are other vegetables that don't take as long, like spinach or cucumbers, but carrots take a long time. George watered his carrots every day, and they started to grow. George could not wait to see his carrots. He even dreamed about them. That's funny. I don't think I've ever had a dream about carrots, but now that I've said it, I probably will tonight. After many weeks, the carrots were ready. George pulled them out of the ground. Some of them looked funny, but this one was perfect. See how one is split? And one is perfect, really big compared to a little monkey. Let's eat the carrot tonight, the man said, but George wanted to save his carrot. He put it in a case to keep it safe. George went to show Bill his perfect carrot, but Bill wasn't home. A sign on the door said the bunnies were missing. Oh no! Poor Bill, he must be worried. George saw bunny footprints in Bill's garden and followed them. The footprints led into a cave, and there were the bunnies, lost and hungry. Poor bunnies. Do you see what George is carrying? Do you remember what's in the case? Indy's sitting next to me because I have these carrots here. George gave the bunnies his carrot. While they ate, George went to find Bill. When they got back to the cave, the bunnies were still there, but George's carrot was almost gone. Do you think he'll feel sad about his perfect carrot being eaten by the bunnies? Do you hear Indy every time I say carrot? George did not mind. His carrot was a hero. It had saved the bunnies and the day. Look at that, vegetable heroes. I like that. So remember I told you I had a story about seeds? At my house, when we plant the garden, my husband likes to plant the seeds one by one and space them out. And I try, but sometimes I am not as patient, and especially with carrot seeds because they are the tiniest seeds that we put in our garden. So when you put carrot seeds in the garden one by one, you get cute little carrots like this. Just like perfect little carrots, although look, a worm made a hole in that one. And this year we even grew some yellow carrots. But sometimes I put a lot of seeds in and just hope for the best, and then this is what I get. I get kind of a carrot bundle because they all started to grow together. And something was eating this part of this carrot. I think it was a worm. There's not a worm in there now, so I'm going to save a little piece of it for Indy. And here's another carrot. where two seeds must have been together. And I think they look like they're giving a carrot hug. So those are the carrots from my garden today. Here's the biggest one that I picked today. It's bigger than my hand. And my biggest green bean. It was a good day in the garden for our last day in the garden. Here I have green beans from the garden. I hope you enjoyed 2 stories about carrots. And now let's see if Indy wants a carrot because she's been waiting so patiently. Indy, want a carrot? Come here. Here she comes. Sit. Oh, she's such a good girl. Okay, very gentle. Good girl. Okay, from our house to yours and our carrots to yours. Crunch, crunch, munch, munch. We'll see you soon, readers. Say bye, Indy.